Hello, and welcome back to Building Your Dream, Part 2. In Part 1, we discussed the importance of defining your goals in writing, what I call building your dream scene, creating a vision board and visualizing your dream scene daily. This will start the process to get you to your actual dream scene. Now we are going to discuss what you need to actually do in the physical world to get your dream. We're going to go over the daily, weekly, and monthly tasks and routines that you will do to make your dream become a reality. When you decide on what you specifically want to create, your dream scene, the new car, or 50% increase in sales, for example, it initially only exists in your mind's eye, or let's say your internal world. It exists where you have 100% control of what exists or does not exist. So it can be great or it can be mediocre. So I suggest that you make it great. It is your creation. Now, the people around you also have their respective mind's eyes or their internal worlds that have their creations going on or not. You have yours, they have theirs. The physical world doesn't acknowledge either at this point. However, if you hold your creation, you visualize it, you start making it very real, the physical world will start to accept your world, and the outside physical world will actually start to align itself with you. How does this happen? It happens with your 100% confident and positive intention. It starts like this. When you continue to put your dream scene together, visualize it daily, build your vision board, you will start gaining confidence that it will in fact become a reality. It's very real to you and it's your goal. You feel good about it. So you tell your coworker or your spouse about your dream scene or your future creation. Let's say it's increased sales by 50% and increased income to $5,000 per month for you. Of course, your wife is in full agreement with the idea, hopefully that is, and let's say she is. However, if she is not, then we will discuss this later. Of course, she would love more money for the family. And your coworker also, provided he wants you and the company to succeed, then he is in agreement with your idea, your creation or dream scene as well. Now you have three independent worlds that are in agreement with your desires. The next day, your wife is at the store, let's say, and her friend mentions that a good friend of hers is moving to the area and needs the exact product that you sell. Since your wife is on board with your dream scene, bing, a light goes off in her head. She realizes she has a great referral and makes sure you get in contact with her friend's friend. She makes sure of it. The physical world just aligned to a slight degree with your dream scene intention. Now, this may seem very simple, and it is, but this is how things happen in the overall physical world. It is through simple agreement, starting with one person, then another, then another. After a while, a sort of momentum builds, and before long, your dream scene creation becomes a reality in the physical world. Napoleon Hill again talked about this in his book, Think and Grow Rich. While discussing mastermind groups, he said, "No two minds come together without thereby creating a third, invisible, intangible force, which may be likened to a third mind." He says through this process is how all power is created to accomplish goals in the physical world. Now, what is really exciting about this is when you visualize daily, it seems that the rest of the world just starts creating opportunity for you. Opportunity starts to appear. This is hard to explain, but it just happens. Maybe the best example of this would be similar to this. Think back to the last time you got a new car. When you started driving it, all of a sudden, you start noticing so many people have a similar car as you. The car seems to be everywhere. Before you got it, you didn't notice how many there were driving around. However, once you did get it, boom, there they are, everywhere. It is the same with opportunities. All of a sudden, they start popping up everywhere. All you have to do is act upon them. Make sense? Okay. There are many, many things that can affect how fast or how slow, or if your creation ever at all will become a reality. The first is your belief. And I like to look at this as your confidence in your dream scene. Let's take the Mr. Trump example. Does he have strong belief and confidence that a building will exist in the future? Of course he does. And because of this strong confidence and belief, others buy into the creation very quickly. You must have confidence and strong belief. Every time you doubt yourself, you put your creation on pause. It is stopped for that period, and additional time is put into the development of the creation. This prevents it from manifesting or becoming real in the overall physical world. In following videos, I will go more in depth about confidence, belief, and goals because it is so important, and yet it is really so simple. You just have to do it. The next important factor is supportive, positive people around you. If you have negative, doubting people around you, you have to work twice as hard, if not more, to push through their negative anti-creation. It is like swimming upstream. It's very difficult. Because of this factor, you need to look hard to see how your friends and family feel about what you want to accomplish. Unfortunately, most are stuck in a rut, and if you improve or become successful, then it makes them look bad. They don't want that. If your friends or family do not want you to succeed, if they are the anti-creation type, then you need to insulate yourself from them. And you must find friends and mentors that support your vision and energize you. I'm sure you have experienced having a conversation with someone and afterwards you felt deflated. You doubt yourself and feel tired. You must stay, let me repeat this, you must stay away from these types of people if you want to change your current situation and create your dream scene. On the other hand, I'm sure you've been around people and after the conversation you're energized, you're motivated, and you want to take on the world. These are the types of people you must associate yourself with. These people will help you realize your dream scene. They will energize you and help you be all that you can be. Likewise, really take a look at yourself. Do you energize others, or are you a doubting energy vampire that sucks the life out of others? I doubt that you are the negative energy vampire, or you would not be watching this. However, we can all improve, so pay attention to the energy and attitude you put out to others. First, you need to keep positive. Don't sabotage yourself. But secondly, when you help flow positive intention to others, this helps them, which in turn helps increase your energy. It's like 1 + 1 = 3 or more. The positive energy snowballs, which will propel you faster towards the creation of your dream scene. Keep positive and stop and/or eliminate all negativity in your life. Eliminate it. Okay, these points make up some of the important general daily things you must do as you're moving forward to create your dream scene. Now it is time to establish actual steps you need to start taking to get that dream scene created. To do this, the first thing you need to do is determine your current scene. Again, it is time to get real. You need to be honest with yourself as you look at and confront and determine what is your current situation. What are you currently experiencing in your life? Once you've determined what your current scene is, write it down. Now you need to compare your current scene, to your dream scene. Comparing the two, determine what are the differences between them. That is, how does your current scene or situation depart from your dream scene? These departures are what you need to fix. Always start with the largest departure and list them in order, largest to least. Once you start to correct the departures, you will move closer and closer towards your dream scene. Seems easy on paper, but if it were easy, everyone would do it, right? So here's an example of how this works. Let's take your income as an example. Let's say you are currently making $3,000 per month, which is about $700 per week. You want to make $5,000 per week. That is your stated and defined written goal. So if you look at this, you need to make an additional $4,300 per week. That is the departure till you reach your dream scene. You have isolated and defined what needs to be improved, and it is specifically stated. So how do you actually do this? Well, that will be revealed in the next video, Building Your Dream Part 3. Don't miss it. This is where the rubber starts to meet the road. As always, to an elevated lifestyle, and I look forward to seeing you soon.